All right, here we go. The inevitable test to see who can hear me. Hey, Perlita. Hey, Lori. Can someone just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? Hi, Perlita. Perlita, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear my audio okay? Oh, good. There, I see it. Thanks, guys. Perfect. Okay, good. Hi, Bev. Hi, Molly. We're just going to wait a few more minutes and let some folks get joined. All right. So for those of you just joining, I'm just popping on really quick because I want to talk about some of the things going on with you guys, the wonkiness, the feeling off, the crazy dreams, the feeling of even somewhat anxiety, depression. There's just been a lot of energy. Thanks, Bev. Hi, Gina and Kelly and Terry. Phelan, good to see you guys. Thanks for joining. I'm just waiting a few more minutes for a few people to join. And then talk to you guys about some of this. There's just a lot of changes in our energy. And I want to be able to give you guys some tips and a few things to kind of help you transition. And then I'm going to be doing a different video on YouTube. This will be on YouTube as well. That'll give you guys even more like breakdowns because you guys are all in different phases of your spiritual journey or in your ascension journey. Hi, Carla. Hi, Linda. Hi, Gina. Hi, Kelly. Yes, Kelly, crazy dreams. I could do 10 videos just on dreams, as you guys know. Hi, Joyce and Julie. Thanks for joining, guys. Happy New Year to all. And Diana and Rachel. So this is kind of like, I'm going to try to do a little bit of an appetizer to what's going on with the energy so that you guys can at least feel a little bit of hope, faith, maybe a little reassurance that you're not crazy and that this is all very real. And this is my first live video of 2018. Hi, Linda. Interesting. Terry, I did a sound check a little bit ago and everybody said I was okay. So check your mute button, your volume button. Sarah, Tracy Crawford, can I get someone else to give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear my audio okay? Hi, Angie. And Sarah, April. Can I get a thumbs up? Oh, yeah, you guys can all hear. Okay, thank you. Perfect. All right, guys, so I'm going to jump in and get started because we are about 3.5 minutes in, but I always like to give people a chance to get logged in. Oh, Tracy, thank you. Perfect. I can let the cat out of the bag. Tracy, your name was drawn for one of the special gifts, but we're snowed in. The post office is literally shut down. So you have something special coming your way. Okay, guys, so I'm going to try to keep this, story of my life. I'm going to try to keep this short, somewhat short, but I want to be able to answer questions. It's okay, April. This is going to be recorded. It'll be on my Facebook page, and if you give me a day or so, it'll be on my website or on my YouTube page. So it's okay, love. Just do what you got to do. Hi, Anna and Katie. So here's the deal. First and foremost, I've done a lot of videos. Even if you go to my YouTube page and watch an old video, the information is still relevant today. It's just a matter of where you're at in your journey. So in 2018, for those of you that have journeyed along with me, you're sensitive to energy, period, end of conversation. Meaning you pick up on other people's emotions. You have dreams that are specific and vivid. You have reoccurring dreams. You kind of know things before they happen. You can walk into a room and feel the tension or cut the tension with a knife. You also can pick up on someone's sadness. You probably work in an environment with cubicles or cubicle type offices, and you pick up on people's emotions. You're affected by things like full moons and new moons. Okay, you're sensitive to spirit. You feel when something is off or wrong. There's a lot of ways to describe this. Again, I'm giving you guys a tiny, tiny nutshell. If you're plugged into this Facebook video right now, I assure you, you're not exempt from energy, okay? Hi, Ashley. Good to see you, love. What I want to be able to do in tonight's video, though, is answer a few questions that you guys have had lingering and that you've been sending, but also remind you that everybody is on their own spiritual journey. I almost want to take the word spiritual out of this. You're on your own energetic journey, meaning you're in different places at different times for different reasons. There's no way to kind of one size fits all these videos, which is why it's challenging as a psychic and as a teacher and as a healer, but I'm going to do my damnedest, okay? But what I want you to do is I want you to remember that after tonight, your life has got to shift in one way or another. Some of you have been working with me. I'm coming up on my 5-year anniversary as a professional, open, public, doing what I do, psychic and healer. But I've been doing this, guys, since I was 3 years old. So this is not new to me. What is new, though, is that I'm trying to help you guys remember that you're not crazy, that you're sensitive to energy, and we don't talk about this stuff. We don't talk about this in school. We barely talk about it with friends and family, let alone even our spouses and our children. But being sensitive to energy is not some woo-woo new age thing. Being sensitive to energy was happening when you were in school. The difference is, hi, Kristen and Katie. The difference is that those of you that have worked with me have heard me talk about something called the new energy. Now, this is not Mindy woo-woo or new energy or new age woo-woo. You can scientifically go. The Mayan calendar talked about this, but you can go to science. Our planet is energetically in a space that it's never been before. This shift started December 21st, 2012, shifted even further in April 2015 into what's called new energy, okay? We are now in basically what's called galactic energy, okay? Scientific, not woo-woo, but I kind of combine it because why not? This is key to your life, to finding yourself, to joy, to happiness, to relationships, to finances. Everything is energy. And you guys can no longer dismiss the signs. Signs from spirit, signs from energy. You're waking up at the same time every day. You're having very, very, very wonky and vivid dreams. You're seeing repeated numbers. You look at your cell phone, you turn on the radio and you hear the same song every time. You're finding coins. You're finding random coins. You're finding feathers. You're calling people or texting people or thinking about them, and at the exact very moment, they're thinking, calling, or texting you. Okay? This is not going away. And if you don't start doing something kind of with it, to learn more about it and to use self-care, your mind, body, and spirit are not in balance energetically. When Katie, yes. Hi, Leanne, Mary, hi, full hand wave. Okay, mind, body, spirit. Now, you guys have been taking care of, well, some, and some excessively, you've been taking care of the body. Eating a little better or excessively going to the gym, obsessing, okay? Mind and spirit is what's missing. Energetically, everything is energy, mind, body, spirit. If you don't take care of mind, body, and spirit in balance, in what's now, what the energy we're in now is called galactic energy, the newer galactic energy, you're going to think you're crazy, okay? You're legitimately going to think you're crazy. Your dreams are super wonky, super vivid, okay? Your deja vu is out of control, right? Thumbs up if you already have deja vu. Hi, Pamela and Terry and Kendra and Joanne. Hi, guys. Listen, You guys are already super intuitive. Joanne, hi. We've talked about this. Super intuitive. You guys have known stuff for a decade, 2 decades or longer. You're intuitive. Now the energy of the planet, the energy of the galactic space, where we're at as planet Earth, has shifted. You will not be able to sustain mind, body, spirit balance. You will have more panic attacks, bouts of depression, full-on depression, okay? If you don't start doing something, okay? This doesn't mean you go out and book a reading and a healing with Mindy tomorrow and throw everything in the air and go buy every self-help book you can ever imagine, okay? That is not love. That's reaction. That's fear. But I want you guys to start tapping in. The only way that I'm guided at this very moment to help each and every one of you, the thing that I can do best, of course, one-on-ones and healings and groups and classes and readings, that'll all help. But I'm making a personal commitment to jump on and do live videos and then post them on YouTube because you guys need help. It's so good to see you, Ben and Michelle. All right. So I want you guys to start asking a couple of questions as this reel goes. So start typing your questions about why you're feeling wonky. Now, this is not a group reading, but spirit doesn't ever go away. So messages may come up. You guys know that this is how this works. For those of you that are new, spirit only talks about things that are love, like love, hope, healing, confirmation. That's the psychic part of what I do. But spirit is going to tell you very specific things that you need to do as it comes up. Self-care. Now, this is not, again, you all run and go do meditation and yoga every day. Although, would it help? Yeah, but again, nothing excessively. I'm going to give you some of the tips that are going to help you with your self-care. One of the things you can do, one of the primary things you can do for self-care is just start talking to spirit, okay? This is ask for a sign, ask for a symbol. If you don't know how to do it, again, go to all my other YouTube videos and just like thumb through them. You're going to see all the different ones about asking. You're going to see videos about free will, sensitivity to energy. But you need to start talking to spirit. If you don't have a bunch of loved ones in heaven, that's okay. Talk to who you're comfortable to. The saints, archangels, your grandparents, a friend, or a pet, they're all in spirit and they're all here to help, okay? But you guys have to start asking for help and for clarity, okay? So you ask your angels for clarity. Ask them for a sign or a symbol. Say on your way to work, say, play a song on the radio that I'm most meant to hear. And the very next song that comes on the radio is going to be something of a lyric, a song, artist, or title that's going to blow your mind, okay? This is where you guys can start asking some of those questions. So put it in the comment field. Oh, I'm already getting some. Sorry, I have to scroll. I've been waking up all week at 4:30 every morning and seeing the time 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So Katie, I want you guys to, let me see if I can put this here really quick. I'm going to go get you a link. So when you guys are waking up the same time every day, okay, meaning on the clock, same time every day on the clock, or you're looking at your cell phone, or you're working with dates or numbers, the same numbers are coming from your angels. They're trying to get your darn attention. So for example, Katie, who's just talking about waking up and seeing repeating numbers. Katie, I want you to go to the link that I just posted. It's called Joanne's Sacred Scribes. I'm going to pin the comment. And you guys should bookmark this and keep it on your phone. Every time you see a repeating number, driving home today from my best friend's house, license plate in front of us was 555. 555 means raw radical change and manifesting, meaning at that very moment, okay? So you guys need to make sure that you're looking up these repeating numbers because your angels are trying to tell you what the hell's going on in your life and you don't know where to go. And then it gets frustrating, right, Katie? Because you're like, what does 1, 2, 3, 4 mean? Now, when you have a psychic reading with me, there's a whole other bunch of messages. But in the Joanne Sacred Scribes, Kelly's getting the 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. That is spirit connecting with you. Now, even if you book a reading with me, okay, the messages from spirit are not, you're supposed to move to Jamaica, marry somebody you're not married to, have 5 more kids, and go create peace in India, okay? Like everybody in planet Earth is like overdoing the spirit. I get down to the simple, like most practical, balanced and simplistic form of healing. It's so simple, but we've overcomplicated it. But the repeating numbers is one of the number one ways Spirit's going to talk to you. Okay. Hi, Debbie and Mike. So good to see you guys. Repeating numbers, seeing repeating numbers on cell phones, license plates, waking up at the same time every day. Everybody needs to also get a journal. I have 1 million of them. You write down dates and times of what's happening in your life. So you start to notice the patterns, okay? Once Katie looks up 1, 2, 3, 4, and once Kelly goes and looks up 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the rest of you who are seeing 11, 11, give me some hearts in the comments if you're seeing 11s or 1s repeating, okay? Tracy, waking up at 4:32. 7, if you add up the digits of 4:30, you can go look that up in Joanne's Sacred Scribes, but if you just do it from a basic numerology, you can Google this. Tracy, 4:30 is a 7. You add up the digits. 7 means abundance, okay? The universe has all these gifts waiting for us. You guys just energetically haven't downloaded them because of fear. Because you don't know what the hell's going on, and that's okay. That's why I'm here. I've had dreams about my cats, relatives. They've been nightmares, not sure what they mean. Kelly, that is a vibration thing, and it's a healing thing. You all, when you have dreams that are crazy, freaky, scary, anything that's not love at all is healing. Okay? You're being healed. 2, you can change it. Okay? You have to go to bed at night asking for the highest vibration. You have to make changes in your life, but when you go to bed at night, ask Archangel Michael to join you in your dreams, give you the most valid information that you most need to know. Our brains are so wired and so squirrely. I say if you have a hamster wheel going on at night, you can't stop the hamster wheel, your dreams are going to be jacked up. Okay? It's because wires are being twisted. It's also multidimensional. That's another video. Okay? But when bad dreams or dreams that are not great come in your life, there's healing happening. And you do need to ask archangels or your loved ones to bring you the dreams that most represent what you need to work on or to show you love and support. But when we go to bed and we're in that subconscious state, that's where all the miracles happen and all the healing happens. Okay? So Kelly, don't be afraid. Try to write down details of your dreams that are significant. So even if the dream was scary, awful, horrible, but it had grandpa and your ex-boyfriend in it, there's something going on that's trying to be healed, okay? Good to see you, Jonah and Robin and Nikki. Hard time, something coming up. I can't put my finger on it. Emily, great point. You guys are all like, there's something, Mindy. Like, can Spirit tell me there's like something going on, but I can't quite put my finger on it. But I just always feel like someone's around or someone's trying to tell me something. Yes, they are. Okay. This is where a reading and a healing or reading and healing combination certainly help, because that's what I have access to. I have access to who's trying to talk to you, what they're trying to say. But again, while you're at home, and if you haven't booked a reading or you're not on the schedule to get one, in the meantime, you got to start talking to Spirit so you can say things like, especially for you, Emily, you've got practice in this area. But even if you're brand new, you say to Spirit, I feel like there's something you're trying to show me or say to me. So please give me a sign or symbol that most represents what you're trying to communicate. Then you need to be open to coins, feathers, numerology. Numbers that are repeating and numbers that show up on Joanne's Sacred Scribes is the number one way Spirit can talk to you. Really, that or dreams, or just book a reading with me. But I teach you guys how to do this because I'm not here to just give readings. I mean, of course I am, but do you guys understand that you're intuitive? You're here for a reason. We know each other for a reason, okay? And that is so that I can teach you how to do this, because this is your children. Your children are sensitive to Spirit. Yes, they get it from you. Yes, they were born with it. Your pets are intuitive. You guys have to know the tools to help yourself and then ultimately to help others, okay? Excessive gym and weird dreams for me. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, this excessive gym business, you're going to end up in a spiritual timeout. Going to the gym, obsessing about the gym, I need to run, I need to do this, I need to do that. It's fear. It's fear. Okay? If you know anything about energy, most people are putting a little bit of extra weight on, and that's because it's energy, because your bodies are changing. Again, another video. But if you're going to the gym excessively and you have issues in your life, financial, marital, personal, children, job, you need to give a little bit of time for self-care. And it's not, the gym is not always the answer. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. Okay? You guys are going to have to work through that. Hi, Miss Jonah. I'm so glad to see you from Iowa. Claudia, oh my God, 1122-222-555 and 666. Now, Claudia and everybody else watching, when you already get repeating numbers and you start going into Joanne's Sacred Scribes and reading what Spirit is telling you in that very moment, you actually move on to new numerics. So, for example, most people start with 111, 444, or a favorite number, their birth date, or a special lucky number. Mine's 7, 11, 21, but there's an order. 11 first, 21 second, 7 third. Okay. My birthday's January 11th. So ones are very, very prominent in my journey. But now you'll get into number combinations. So I don't know if she's on here, but I know one client and dear friend always sees 1717. Okay. So you're going to start getting like multiple numerals that are different sequences, and it's a deeper meaning. Okay, it's a deeper meaning. Good questions. Melinda, yes, 222, duality, compassion. 333, threes are ascended masters, archangels, and ascended masters, Buddha, Mother Mary, Jesus Christ, Archangel Raphael, Kuan Yin. All ascended masters that are assigned to help us here on the physical plane, because we think we're alone, but we're really not alone. Okay? Kristen, feeling foggy and not optimistic, running on the highest vibration. Yes. So for those of you, again, I'm trying to cover a lot in a short amount of time, but for those of you that are already opening up your enlightenment, your ascension, really it's called truth. Your spiritual enlightenment is really a truth. You're finding the truth within yourself and within the world. A lot of you are having blurry visions, nausea, food aversions, blinking of lights in your eyes. I swear to God, you don't have, retina detachments, which is what everybody thinks is happening. They're going to the eye doctors, and the doctor's like, oh, it looks like the beginning signs of a retina detachment. Now still go to the eye doctor if that's what you feel you should do. But let me tell you, it's ascension symptoms. Google ascension symptoms. Okay. Foggy is a great word, Kristen, although I'm sorry that you have to experience that, but I promise you, it only gets better from here. Not being able to sleep, even worse than before, or feeling exhausted, like hit me in the forehead, the third eye, like exhausted. Okay. Exhausted. Very much. You guys have to honor the shadow, okay? This is where I get into, we've been not looking at the shadow of ourselves, which is our journey here on earth is about truth, okay? It's about truth. And if you don't look at the shadow, you will not heal. And the shadow is the things, the darkest places, the fears, the not speaking our truths. We're so plugged in. We're so instant gratification. We're so connected to the internet. We can hit Google and get an answer in 2 seconds, but what you can't do is Google yourself and figure out why you feel like crap, why you're crying, why you're emotional, why you love your spouse to death, but something feels off, why you snap at your children, why they won't listen, why they're sick all the time, why you're sick all the time. You're not going to find it on Google, okay? This is ascension. This is enlightenment. This is raising your consciousness. This is raising your vibration. This is why we signed on to planet Earth. And you're not alone, but it's very, very, very real. Yes, Kristen, crystals, as you guys can learn if you're not familiar with crystals, crystals help in all shape forms, from emotional help to physical help, energetic help, emotionally, crystals, holding them, wearing them on your chest as a necklace, as earrings, sleeping with them, putting them under your bed. Again, I could go on for days. Watch an old video or two. There's so many good ones out there about self-care, crystals, feeling wonky. Yeah, so Kendra is saying, I had surgery as a 19. I broke it down to a 1. and had no fear. It felt good. Good, Kendra. Yes, breaking down numerology. Okay, 1 through 9 are basic numbers. You always add up the digits and then get it down to the lowest common denominator. Kelly, thank you. I'll be asking. Good. Better place with depression. Yes. You know, Tracy, you're not alone. The other thing is that, let me just touch on this. We don't talk a lot about anxiety and depression, but also the like backhand of that is that also, and you know, the medical industry and the pharmaceutical industry is very quick to label. You all are not like, everybody's not depressed and everybody's not having panic attacks because there's something wrong in their life. Okay. This is energy, guys. This is energy. The energy around you is so wonky. It's changing. It's so fast. Now you add that with a life. Your life is basically turned into a smartphone. And I have 2 phones, okay? So this isn't like a personal. Everything is instant. You can click a button and it's instant. But we've gone too far the other direction. We don't want to get rid of our blessings and miracles with technology, but we've got to have balance and harmony. And guys, you're lacking harmony, and that's why there's something in there. There's no such thing as super mom. There's no such thing as doing it all. There's no such thing as like having your cake and eat it 2 times 10 and doing it all in this lifetime. Because deep down, when you guys go to bed and when you get a little bit of time to yourself, you're tired. Even exhausted. And positive thinking does not heal energy. It's a small part of it. It's a critical part of it when you do it. But if it were that easy, everybody would just put on fake smiles and try to move through the world. This is actually energy. This is why you feel wonky. This is why. Yes, animals. Oh my gosh. Cardinals, butterflies, animals are talking to you all day long. You see a blue jay fly in front of your car on the way to work. When you get to work, let's use that technology to your advantage. Take 2 or 3 minutes in the car, Google the spiritual meaning of. It can be a spiritual meaning of a snake, spiritual meaning of a cockroach, spiritual meaning of a rat. You guys are going to be blown away. These things aren't bad. There's not bad things in terms of the spirit kingdom and the animal kingdom. Okay? I'm trying to read a couple more of these. Ashley, I woke up in the middle of the night earlier this week, looked at my numbers, and told me that I needed to be using my empathy and caring to help others, but I have no guidance other than that. I need this info. You're speaking to me. Yes, Ashley, you guys are empaths. You're energetically sensitive and compassionate people, but yet you feel like you're giving so much of yourself that you don't even know what to. And then spirit. I mean, I get this so deeply. Spirit told me I was going to be a professional psychic. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, how do you do that? That is actually when working with someone like myself or other spiritual teachers who actually know what the hell they're doing and they're healers, so they can do both at the same time, are going to help you. You're already in your path, Ashley, in so many ways, but not to say that what you're doing is not critical important now, but there's more. Sharing more of what you know and sharing more of your abilities as a caring person. Now, here's the other thing. In the new energy, you don't have to run around like on that game of life and try to figure everything out. What you actually have to do is figure out yourself. And as you start to figure out yourself, these things will literally drop into your lap. Okay? Truly. That's how it works, guys. If anybody tells you you have to go on these like 3-month quests and travel the world, you know, anything that feels excessive, okay? And it's not small, simple, consistent things to like learn things about yourself or grow, then just be a little bit cautious. Auto write, yes. Emily, you guys getting a pen and paper and just saying to spirit, saying to whoever, the moon, the stars, Buddha, Jesus, I don't care. You just say, what do I most need to know now? And you start writing some words. Shelly, 5s are back in your life. That's hysterical. I think about you guys so much. Raw radical change. Excuse me as I itch my ear. Raw radical change and manifesting. Hi, Justice. You guys, listen, all of these energetic changes are happening more frequent and more quickly than ever before. And that's why I had to jump on tonight. So you were already feeling this. You've been feeling this stuff more intensely for about the past 9 years, okay? And I know this about each of you. I know who's on here. I can read your energy print. I'm only guided to talk about what I'm guided to talk about based who's on here, but it's not going away. You guys, your TVs are flickering, your lights are flickering, your radio is coming on and off, it's switching stations. Okay, it's spirit. There's nothing to be worried about. Your children are telling you there's people in their room. They don't want to sleep in the room. I don't care if they're 4, 9, or 17 years old. They're sensitive to spirit. Okay? They're sensitive. And guess what? They don't want to sleep in their room because it's energetically overwhelming. There's no scary monsters in there, but it feels like it because the energy is so intense. I just had to tell a client on Facebook, her poor son couldn't sleep. It's his grandpa and great-grandpa. There's grandparents, and they're standing too damn close to the bed. But if you can't see and talk to spirit like I do at this very moment, and you will over time, that's gonna be everybody. We're gonna all be opening up more channels. This poor boy can't sleep. Let your kids sleep with you. Who cares what anybody else says? They're not going to be with you in your basement until you're 50. That's such a fear-based nonsense, awful thing. Claudia, oh my God, yes, the lights had to cut out. Yes, meat, coffee, yes. Headaches, oh Jesus Lord. Headaches, migraines, tension headaches. If you're not allergic to magnesium, do magnesium soaks, put your feet in it, stand in it in the shower, take a bath when you can. So much good stuff on that. Nosebleeds and blurred vision, yes, especially the dryness. Another tip, guys, make sure you have a good humidity in your home. This is vital and essential that you have good humidity in your home and you're drinking tons of water. Our bodies are changing. Runny noses, earaches, you guys getting it? Are your kids getting it? It's not just the flu season. Frequently, flu is frequency light upgrade, flu. Katie, are you on here? You said, gosh, my nose is running. Speaking of which, I'm taking on you guys' energy. She said her daughter had something going on 3 times in 1 month. Energy. Our kiddos don't have a prayer if we're not in line with what we have to do. Your kiddos, your kids, your teens, your newborns, all going to have to change. Diffusers, essential oils, amazing, do that, but you also need humidifiers. Okay? Cardinals, yes, you guys are seeing cardinals, birds, eagles, but also don't miss out on things like rabbits and squirrels. Blue herons, here, we're in the water, we're about the ocean. Any animal that crosses your path is a spiritual message. Look it up. You're going to be blown away. You see colors in your dreams. Close your eyes, you see colors. Messages that keep coming up. Hi, Amanda and Elise. It's so good to see you guys. And Lisa and Toby. And hi, Sharon. Sharon from AZ. Thanks, guys. So I'm talking about energy. So put your questions here. I'm only going to be on for about another 10 minutes. I'm trying to do an overview and remind you guys that it's okay. You're not crazy. Feeling down, feeling bouts of depression, anxiety, panic attacks, guys, are a big one. Your heart rate. You guys may have noticed, Spirit, I'll give a little snippet on this, and then I'll have to do another video because I'll get 1,000 emails about this. We're all very different energetically. Spirit is against tracking devices. So things like Fitbits or those things that you're wearing to sleep, to decide how much you sleep and all that. Oh, generally speaking, counting your steps, again, we're just inundated with electronic devices. Spirit had me do an experiment with a Fitbit. And so you guys know, again, those of you that worked with me, but if not, when I channel, so for example, even right now here, you can imagine I'm at like a professional football game. I'm on the 50-yard line. There's thousands of spirits around me. I mean, stadium's full. Okay, this is my everyday life. What I didn't realize what was happening, though, is that my heart rate was skyrocketing in a snap, in a snap. And it would do physiological things to my body that I didn't quite understand. I actually now know what that is. It's part of my heart rate jumping, but it like shoots up. And then it very quickly comes back down. So if someone were to check my heart rate, it would have been fine or normal, or checked my pulse. But because I was told by Spirit to do this test, and I did, it was amazing how I figured that out. That's also happening to you guys. Is it happening on the same scale? Not likely, depending, but you're certainly going to have experiences like that. Okay, not trying to scare anybody, but it's reality, it's energy. Yeah, off balance, stumbling for no reason, vivid dreams. Absolutely, guys. So equilibrium's being off, vertigo, dizziness. People have been in the ER because of this. You're not grounded. Go to YouTube, do grounding meditation. If not, you can just very quickly imagine roots coming out of your feet and connecting into Mother Earth. You just have to do a visualization. Again, that's this. I won't have time to explain all of the techniques, but again, you guys are not grounded energetically. If you're not grounded, then you're not going to be able to stay balanced. I mean, truly, you're going to like have vertigo and dizziness and feel like, whoo, like what just happened? Okay. Peripheral spirits coming through. Yes. So spirits are going to tend to, so for those of you, there's different forms of like connecting with spirit. Mostly it's feelings. You just feel something, but you can't quite say you've seen it. There's different types of clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant, there's psychic, there's, all different kinds of things. When you guys are starting out in your spiritual journey and awakening channels, you're going to probably start to notice that there's something out of the corner of your eye, you turn and there's nothing there. Or when right before you go to bed at night or early in the morning, if you're very tired or you're not feeling well, you will start to notice images or even feel like you see people or even flat out see people. Guys, it's spirit, okay? They're all good spirit, but it's spirit. Write it down. In the moment, if you can get out of your, like, if you're a little worried or a little nervous, just say, who is here or who would like to say hello? And whoever pops into your mind, like a repeat song that pops in your head, that's who's trying to say hi. Hi, Gail. It's so good to see you. And Luann Clark. It's wonderful to see you, Alexis and Andrea. So how do you awaken the channel more than it already is? Kelly, what do you mean? Meaning like Kelly Summers. Can you kind of explain your question? It's a good question. How do you awaken? So if you're asking like, how do you open up a channel to connect with spirit? Is that what you mean? Hi, Everett. Good to see you. I'm just waiting for Kelly. Any other questions? I want you guys to put them in the comments. I'm going to be on about 5 more minutes or so. Hi, Carol. That's okay. It'll be recorded and then it'll be on my YouTube page because now we can save these videos and put them on my YouTube page, which is great. So again, self-care is critical. You guys are not crazy. Guided meditations on YouTube. Just do guided on YouTube. Guided meditation for sleep. Guided meditation for miracles. Guided meditation for depression. Healing for healing for the heart chakra. Healing my energy. There's Kelly says yes. Okay, great. So YouTube is a central place, guys. Use the tools that are there. Okay, use the tools that are there. People always say, well, who do I learn from? You want to know who I learned from? I learned from Oprah. I really like Marianne Williamson. Again, I'm not an all or nothing though. I take the pieces that I like from each person. I've been introduced to a woman named Carolyn Mace recently that's been amazing. But any self-help books, learning about energy, learning about the chakras, Reiki, of course, I teach Reiki and I'll be offering some very, very limited classes in 2018. Most of the time you just feel crazy. Kelly, you're not crazy and I totally get it. I thought I was crazy my whole life and now I'm doing this professionally. So if that gives you any hope, we're all in this together and we're all crazy. Kelly, what you want to do is you want to focus less about opening up additional channels to spirit and more the self-care. The more self-care you have, the better you're finding your sleeping habits and connecting and communicating with spirit through signs and symbols, the more channels you open up to be able to talk to grandpa who's standing across the room. Okay, that's going to come. What you want to do is write down events by the date and time if you can, but certainly the dates and any details. If you feel, Kelly, someone is standing behind you, you say, what do I most need to know? And you may hear the word patience or you may hear the word love. Simple. Okay, spirit's not going to talk. When they talk through automatic writing or through an actual channeler like myself, they have tons of things to say. They never shut up. I mean, literally, it's overwhelming sometimes. But when they're just like, if I'm getting a message like yesterday, I said, what do I most need to learn from this? And I heard the word patience very clearly. Okay, patience. When you're connecting with spirit, like at home, through your dreams, with your loved ones, through a song, there's not these big, giant, modern dissertations that they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you Like the one gal said, Ashley was talking about how she's been guided to share in her compassion and empathy with others. There's no big giant like thing, right? It's just every day finding those moments to be compassionate and empathetic to yourself, your loved ones, your friends, your family. Okay. Hi, Kyle. Hi, guys who just joined. Boy, there's like a bunch that just added. I just want you to guys realize that that you're not alone. And I mean, really, I say this all the time. You're not crazy. You're sensitive to energy. Okay. Like you're having dreams about your loved ones because they're desperate to talk to you. Now, when they come and talk to you, yes, they're going to tell you about your life. They're going to tell you very specific things. They're going to tell you so many wonderful things that are going to help you in your journey. As a psychic shaman healer, you get the messages and you receive the healing at the same time. So it's a win-win. But ultimately, you need to learn to communicate with them in a way that is consistent so that you're taking their love and their energy and their high vibration. You're doing something with it. You're taking care of yourself better than ever before. You're exploring this thing called spirit and energy for maybe the first time in your entire journey. And then the other channels, so to speak, or the other energies, they kind of unfold. Okay, but right now I'm kind of talking about the ABCs of spiritual enlightenment versus, 2 or 3 stages in. Beth, I think I hear talking, but I'm not sure what is being said. Music that is, yes. So you guys may hear song lyrics. You may just hear like music that you can't quite make out. That's from the spiritual realm. Okay, that's music. You're really hearing it. If you get words or if you hear a song, do you know that spirit will come to some people and use songs religiously to communicate? They'll use, I get songs. I know other people who get movies or actors or actresses. Okay. So spirit will find whatever, and it's all different. I mean, you're going to be different than me. And really, we're all here for different reasons. So there's no right or wrong. It's just how spirit talks to you. Hi, Jan and Tara. Good to see you guys on here. I'm just talking about energy and why you guys are having excessive headaches, why you're having nausea, flu-like symptoms. The flu really is a frequency light upgrade within our systems. So you have to this video is not going to solve all those questions for you, but you really have to be patient and you have to start seeking the truth within yourself. Those of you that are having any throat issues, bronchitis, strep throat, it's your throat chakra. You're not speaking your truth. It's going to shut down energetically right here. You guys are having constipation, bowel issues, gut issues, digestion issues, heartburn, acid reflux. That's all in your chakras. You're not crazy. You don't need to go raw vegan and work out 7 days a week. You need to start speaking your truth. You need to learn a little bit more about energy, book a shamanic healing, and we'll get through this. You guys will realize you're not crazy and that it's super simple to work forward on your healing. Love over fear has come back from my spirit. Yes. Carol, there's 2 vibrations of the planet. Okay? This galactic center, any other galactic space, love or fear. Love is high vibration. Fear is not. Fear is where planet Earth has been sitting since the beginning. Okay? The world is getting back to love and you're all feeling it. Don't get scared by CNN. Don't get scared by who's in the presidential law. If you get into all that, you're going to be sick. Sick and tired. Okay? That's fear. Don't worry about losing your job or your relationship and financial stat. You got to start somewhere and you got to start with yourself. I know it seems so simple, but it's actually quite true. Oh my God, that is scary. I heard music after my open heart surgery. My family thought I was, Sarah, you're not nuts. It's angelic music. Okay, I'm like looking into the camera. You're not nuts. You guys can just be laying in bed and hear music and think, God, did I just hear that? Anybody, give me a thumbs up if you've ever heard your name being said. Anybody ever have that happen? They're like, Mindy. Or it's in someone else's voice or in your own voice. Who's heard their name called in their voice and thought they were crazy? Thumbs up. Yeah, look at this. You know who that is? It's your higher self. It's your higher self. So Mindy's higher self getting my attention. You guys are not crazy. You're not possessed. No one's in your bedroom haunting you. Okay? Yes, exhausted, headaches, emotional, just watching something, tears. Get things that are high vibration on TV, things that make you laugh, things that make your heart swell. If you're watching the news, guys, you're just going to be depressed. I'm being honest. Okay? You have an orb on your right side. Just, oh, Claudia, do I? Well, I'm sure quite a few, but if you get any names, let me know. I've got quite the tribe that I carry around with me. Jennifer Toms, yep, okay, yes, thumbs up. So again, you guys are not alone. You're not crazy. It's energy. We have moved from old energy where Earth was falling apart, and light workers like myself and you all around the world, healers, call whatever title you want, guys. We're all awakening to the vibration of love, okay? And you're not exempt. There's not a single human on this planet today, as time is today, that is not here to raise the vibration of planet Earth, which is a collective of billions of galactic spaces and galaxies in infinite dimensions. Okay? You're not exempt. Your wives are not exempt. Your husbands are not exempt. Your pets are not exempt. And your children are not exempt. Okay? You have to do something to raise your vibration. Stay away from the drama. Watch things that are addictive like alcohol, drugs, even if it's recreational pot. Okay, watch all these things. They're lowering your vibration. Okay, well, just a drink here or a drink there. I get it. I used to go to happy hour all the time. Are you kidding me? But it'll make you feel even more wonky. Okay? I implore each of you to go on and book a session with Spirit, whether it's shamanic healing or a reading, so that you guys no longer sit at home thinking you're crazy. You need answers. I work with families. I work with children. I work with pets. I work with husbands and wives and stepsons and stepfathers and grandparents. I work with people from all over the world, guys. This is not a U.S. problem, okay? I have clients literally all over the world. Okay? This is an energy issue, and it's because we don't talk about energy. You know? We don't talk about why you're feeling wonky. We don't talk about why you go into a room and then you shut down, or why you walk into a room and you're complete B word, and you're like, I don't even know why I reacted that way. That's not even me. Or I can't stand to be around that person another hot second. Let's start talking about this stuff. We just popped off the holidays. Have you ever heard of a soul carrying over like a miscarriage and another baby, right? And the baby who survived got part of the lost baby? Absolutely, Sarah. This is reincarnation. Claudia, John, okay. Let me talk about that in a second. Claudia, don't let me forget. Yeah, so reincarnation is another video, but guys, souls are passing and reincarnating immediately. Because time is not really what we know it to be here on Earth, but reincarnation is a very real thing. We'll be talking about my son here very soon. Ace. He's reincarnated. We haven't shared that story yet. It wasn't time. It's profound. I can tell you right now if someone's pregnant or about to be pregnant, who's reincarnating, why they're reincarnating, and why they chose to reincarnate. It's a very real thing. Sarah, nothing surprises me. Trust your intuition. Okay, if there's something you need more clarity about and it's something that would make more sense to do a healing or a reading to learn more, amongst other things, totally book a session. You guys can do that through www.mindyadamos.com. It's super easy. Just be prepared. You book a session. My husband is 99% of the time going to be the one to get you booked and scheduled because I focus on healing and touring, okay, and readings. My grandmother always told me I gained a part of my brother when my mom, yes. It's called split soul, Sarah. Split soul. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely possible. Totally possible. You also have a grandmother in you, just so you know. There's an old grandmother soul in you. That's the old soul part of you. Okay, good. Exhausted. Any other questions? Throw them up real quick. I'll cover a couple more quick ones. Any more quick questions? You're not alone. You're not crazy. I try to keep it simple. I need to do a video on this whole galactic stuff, though. You guys are seeing colors, you're seeing shapes, you're repeating shapes, you're having extraterrestrials and beings of other light that visit. They're a part of our everyday life already. You guys are just now interacting with them more. And it scares you a little bit. They're priceless, they're easy, they're smart, they're intuitive, they're so high vibration. They're just here to help. We need all the help we can get. Hi, Dallas. So good to see you. Happy New Year. Lisa Zimmerman. Yes. Feeling alone, feeling like you don't know who to talk to, or how do you even talk to people about this? This is a place to do it. Okay. This is a place. Starting to join conferences or going to teachings or watching things on the internet. There's a great group. If you really want to go into some energy work, called Cryon, Kryon, Cryon. It's a group on Facebook. I did run my own private group, as you guys know, in 2017. It was overwhelming and exhausting, to be honest. I'm only one person, so I'm doing my best to kind of realign some things for 2018, but I don't want you guys to ever feel alone. There's a lot of things online that you can do to help stay connected and feel connected. About keeping my fairly heirloom. Sarah, you're so funny. Yeah, I know, right? Hi, Jeanette. So good to see you. Oh, Dallas, you're my favorite too. I'm so grateful for you. Yeah, so this galactic shaman business is a whole nother revelation that's come up in the last, since my dad died. But I'll be sharing more about that too. My goal, my target, not goal, but my target is to do more Facebook live videos now that you can save them so I can put them on my YouTube page. I feel like my partner is my twin flame. Am I nuts? No, you're never nuts. What I would ask, a quick tidbit on that, Emily, is I would honestly, we talk about old energy, new energy, and galactic energy. I would like shake out anything that's like twin soul, soulmate, all that. Get rid of it. Okay. The energy is changing so damn fast in the new energy, in the galactic energy. And you've spent so many lifetimes with the soul tribes that you've had on this planet Earth. Find the things that you're connected with. If they are your soulmate, you're going to know and feel it. But you also have multiple soulmates. This is for other people who don't know much about twin flames or soul, twin souls, things like that. What you most want to care about is working on yourself, having a loving relationship, not selling your soul, and making sure that you're feeling amazing, and that you're learning more about yourselves and as a couple. Pardon me. But I'm not. I know whether people are your twin soul, soulmate, all that. That's part of what spirit helps. But I don't like people getting too caught up in it because it can be overwhelming. Yes, Tracy. So she's saying, I've been working with family history and I find I get lots of help from past loved ones. Yes, you guys, when I do a reading or a channeling or a healing, there's so many people that you couldn't even possibly imagine, even if I told you, which I do tell you, but you're like, I don't even know who that is. And then two, why would they be here to help me? And then you guys go home and you do your spiritual homework and you realize everybody that I listed and everybody that Spirit and I talked about are your ancient ancestors. So do a small family tree. You don't have to go as far as Ancestry.com, but I highly recommend it. If you don't know who your ancestors are in spirit, how can you ask them to help you? You can, say, Spirit, help me, but free will. Get their first and last names at a minimum, or their nicknames, so you can start calling on people to help you. So it seems I can't be around others' energy. Will this get better? Am I best to walk away? So Gail, a lot of us that are going through super radical energy changes, you have to be very selective of who you're around, when you're around them, and what you do when you're around them. This will shift over time, Gail. I do believe that as we move into the galactic energy. But remember, we're going from a 3-dimensional planet Earth, which many people are still in 3-dimension Earth, and many of us are in now 5th dimension and above. And you're going to feel like you're in a different planet because you are. So don't take anything too personal and just trust your gut. Trust that inner intuition. When you walk into a room and you're like, yeah, this isn't for me, do your very, very best and excuse yourself or just politely let people know that while you would love to be in this space, or while you would love to attend this event, or while you would love to do this, you're just taking some time for yourself, and maybe you'll take a rain check. Okay. But I don't think it's going to last forever, but you will be very selective around who you're with. This has been happening for us for years. Hi, Miss Teresa and Sharon. Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. I love you so much. And thank you for always supporting myself in spirit. And hi, Jenny Schultz. So you guys will have time to kind of watch this video back. I'm going to take 2 more questions. So just 2, because I'm going to cut us off right at the 60-minute mark. So I'm talking about energy, feeling off, spirit, wonky dreams. I've been talking about galactic energy that we're in 2018. This is the year of 2018. If you add up those digits, it's an 11. Go to the link I posted, Joanne Sacred Scribes. An 11 is a master number. 11 means illumination or enlightenment, which means energy awakened to love. Okay? So if you see 11s, repeating 11s, and we're in the year of the 11, you have no other choice. This is where I'd love to do a poll of all the people who had a reading with me the first 2 years of my 5 years doing this professionally. And you guys, this is nothing new. I've been telling you this forever. And now you're like, crap. She's been telling us this forever. And now you guys have to do something about it. Hi, Tammy and Miss Sandy. So in this video, this past hour, you guys can go back and play it back. I'm giving you tips and tricks and answering questions about how to deal and manage with energy. You're putting your best foot forward may no longer be enough. Okay, you have to start doing something small, consistent step forward. I would say 2 to 3 minutes a day, 2 to 3 times a week. That's it. That's where you got to start. Is isolating a good idea with all the energy around? Beth, not really. Complete isolation, absolutely not. You still have to function in the world, but you do want to do energetic things to protect your energy. That could be essential oils or carrying crystals. But I would say I'm at the point now where if I go to a friend's house, I have to kind of know who's coming or who's going to be around. Unexpected, energy or just depending. You just have to be a little more choosy about where you're spending your energy. Public places can be a little overwhelming. If I'm going to go to Costco, it's going to be on a day that it's not the heavy rushes, just for example. If we go to dinner, we tend to go to dinner right at 5 o'clock when the rushes are not there. That's just one example. But don't isolate yourself, because then there are things like anxiety and depression. You do need to have more movement than ever before, not 5 and 7 day a week and everybody in these diet modes. And oh God, it's so overwhelming. Energy alone in those places are low vibe, super low vibe. But you do need to have balance and harmony and make good choices. Okay. Dallas. So when I go to births right before baby is born, I feel, Dallas, here's what it is. You're not grounded. It's you've got to ground, girl. And I want you to ground with not just Mother Earth's energy, but lava rock. Okay. Like Hawaiian deep volcanic rock. Okay. Lock into that. Mother Earth, you've got to get more grounded. And then also I keep feeling like there's a little lack of water, Dallas. So I don't know if it's just that you need that extra water and hydration before. So if you're in that window, doing some extra cucumber water, mint water, basil water, and then grounding yourself. Okay. That was a big ding. Jesus. I don't know what that was. Maybe that was spirit. Okay, keep saying doing the work. So Ashley, doing the work, when I talk about doing the work, it's self-care. It's learning about energy. It's about, when I say do the work, I mean small, consistent steps to your own journey, to the truth, the within work, the stuff that we've been avoiding our whole lives. But it's also something as simple as starting to pray a little bit more. We're always reactive in prayer. When we're sick, someone's dying, we're out of a job, our relationships suck. That's when we start praying to whoever that is. We need to start being proactive prayer. So something like angels hover over me, God hover over me. Bless this food and the workers in which it came from. Simple, not attached to religion, not attached to spirituality, just doing the work. That's a good title of a video, because I do say that a lot, but we have to start doing the self-work, the self-care. Again, a big bucket. Going to the mall. Oh yeah, Kelly, I couldn't imagine going to the mall. Very, very, very tough. yeah, I struggle. I struggled for years with that stuff. Um, Oh my gosh, Everett. So he said, very strange. I had to stop watching the news and check Facebook, and there you are, pulled me in. Yes. So again, guys, the news is not a good place to be. This is not Spirit's way of bashing. It's simply the truth. Turn on game shows, funny movies, heartfelt movies, documentaries. Do something that's loving and caring. Play more music in your home. Turn the news off. Okay. It's killing you all. It's killing you all. You're so welcome, Dallas. I hope that helps. And Dallas, you're not crazy. You're going to, by the way, dear, doing the work that you do, anybody who's in the doula field, midwifery, all of that, hospice, you guys are going to have to be more grounded and more self-care than ever before. You're going to think you're crazy, but you're not. Lisa, thanks. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Yes, we've got enough snow to last us a lifetime over here. Hi, Natalie. Good to see you. Meaning, Sarah, you've got part of your grandmother's soul that is incarnated into your soul in this lifetime. So someone may have said when you were younger, hey, you look a lot like your great grandmother, blah, 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 or you have a lot of her personality. That's who's trying to come through to say hi to you. So you have part of her essence, part of her soul within you, helping you in this journey. Tracy, thank you so much. I'm doing my damnedest. I'm doing my very best. I have not come on and talked about all the changes from 2017, but honestly, guys, I feel like I overextended myself in so many different ways, and that's because I care. But it's also old workaholic habits coming out. I mean, I was on tour more than 5 times across the United States, plus doing all the other work that I did, thousands of readings around the world. You guys don't see the work that I do over the phone and over Skype to all my international customers and things like that. And so, but I am committed to doing my very best in balance and in harmony in 2018, and that's going to be through forms of video so people can watch them back. I'm hoping to do my I have a harmony series that I want to do in 2018 where you guys could call in and be a part of that. So I've got some good things on the horizon. And then Iowa, you can't forget, I'm going to be doing in-person readings in Albia, Moravia area. So come on in. And then the Dubuque Diamond Joe Casino is having me back. So I'll be back there for a huge group reading. People always ask what that looks like. Sometimes 200 to 300 people or more. And it's a big gallery reading. I'm doing something different, guys, for those of you that have seen me at the Diamond Joe. The whole front floor, which is normally VIP seating, is actually going to be turned into tables. So you guys can get more cozy and comfy. So that's going to be at the Diamond Joe Casino. Tickets will go on sale in January, but I'll talk more about that in another video. Oh, good, Sarah, please do. I would love to see you guys. And Ashley, yes, you do have a phone session. So we're going to get to talk a lot of those details. Make sure you write down all of your questions. Does this energy make manifestation more powerful by having more clarity along with this energy cause faster results? Just curious. Gail, hell yes. Guys, the galactic energy is in the year of the 11 is the manifestation like powerhouse. You used to manifest something in the old energy years and years ago. Sometimes it would take months or maybe even years. In the newer energy, the last couple of years, it came more quickly. Now, no joke, I can have a conversation with someone and the person thought in their head, oh, I wish Mindy would do that. And then like 3 seconds later, I was giving them a free healing. That's how manifestation works in the new energy. It's so fast. It's so efficient. It's so powerful. Basically, you guys have to kind of remember this. The universe is conspiring to heal you and help you, okay? You're like a giant computer, okay? Lots of wires, motherboards. You have all these electronic ley lines and meridians and the heart energy and the brain energy. You have vortexes of energy. You have all these energy fields, layers of energy fields, and you're like a giant computer. Everything in the world and the universe is energy. The universe is always conspiring to give you downloads that help you. Whether that be someone you meet on the street who helps heal you, somebody that you interact with, a gift, a physical gift, a material gift, a new job, a relationship, a child, a pet, healing old wounds, friendships coming back together, friendships separating because it's not in your best interest to stay friends with that person. The universe is constantly conspiring to give you downloads, miracles, blessings, okay? When your vibration is low, your computer runs like an old ass computer. Okay? That's what happens. When you're high vibration, you have a clean running system, like top bandwidth, like capacity to hold whatever downloads come as fast as they come. You can hold multiple downloads at once. Okay. That's basically who we are, is this body. We are a soul in this physical electronic DNA body. But if your vibration is not high, you're going to keep getting burnouts. You're going to keep having your computer shut down. Your physical body is going to shut down. You're going to start having ailments, hand pain, wrist pain, migraines, constipation, acid reflux, joint pain, knee pain, hip pain, and feet pain that you've never experienced in your life. And that's because your computer is not vibrating high enough for the energy around. Okay? It's like taking one of those old hard floppy disks and trying to shove it into your energy. Guys, we're on Wi-Fi. If you're not doing the things to keep up on your Wi-Fi, you're screwed. And you're going to feel awful. You're going to literally feel awful. Okay? So there's a lot of ways you can go about doing this high vibration work, self-work, healing work, etc. Do the numbers and energy have anything to do with the rise in my anxiety? Do the numbers and, well, energy for sure, Teresa. Energy, the energy around us, your anxiety, your blood pressure, everything is going to ramp up because of the energy around you. That's the self-care work. I would absolutely recommend a reading and a healing so that we can work on your blueprint to talk about what you need to work on some of that. I help with people with anxiety, depression all the time. Panic attacks are very common in intuitives. You're sensitive to energy. You feel all the feels. And when you do, you get anxiety and you don't know why. And then people think you're making it up sometimes, or people think you're crazy. Okay? Ringing of the ears, the last thing I have to talk about this real quick. Thumbs up or a heart if you feel like you get ringings in your ears, or you feel like you're like you hear and it goes hollow. It's almost like anybody get that? Thumbs up. Hearts. Yeah, there we go. I know you guys are getting, these are called energetic downloads. You're not crazy. You're not wonky. It's not weird. What you want to do when one of these things happen, they're called energetic downloads from the universe. They're spiritual downloads. They're a positive thing. Sometimes they're in the right ear. Sometimes they're in the left ear. Okay. And sometimes it's just a big hollow humming or dense air. Like it feels like you've shifted gears. That's exactly what has happened. Okay. Not scary. You're not busted. You're not broken. You're not crazy. They're energetic downloads. When it's happening, what you want to do is say something along the lines of, thank you so much. I received the messages given, or thank you so much for this gift. And it'll stop almost immediately. You don't have to sit there and experience that the whole time. Okay. So I wanted to touch on that. All good things, more to come on some of those details. Pamela, yes, Pamela, it's all the time. Yeah, especially like you and your sister have to be ringing off the hook. Yeah, we've already worked together for like a year, so you're going to get a lot of those. Yeah, they're energetic downloads. Again, think of your computer system going through a few upgrades. You know, when your computers reboot and they say 82% of 100% of upgrades. Okay, that's what you're doing. Just be recognizing that that's what that is. It's a gift. Nothing is hurtful or harmful. It just means you're taking it up a notch, okay? Your computer's just got a little bit of an upgrade. We've got to get out of these old computer systems. You guys are exhausted and tired. Okay, I promised it'd be short. Yeah, right. You guys know me. We're going to talk for like 5 hours. Thank God I have an amazing husband and son and mother-in-law who just do their thing, and I hide away in my healing room and get to talk to you guys. So thank you guys. I would implore you, not just for my benefit, because God, honestly, this does not help me. I do these for you. What I want you to do is, there are people who need to watch this video. You know who they are. If you've ever talked about spirit with anybody, if you've ever talked about anxiety or depression, I know people talk behind closed doors about their children who are sensitive to spirit. Their children are saying, hey, Lola's in the room or grandma's in the hallway. I want you guys, you don't have to share the video. I mean, of course, share it. I'd love you to share it. But I want you to tag friends who you think could understand the basis of this video, meaning energy and how it affects daily activities of their lives, so that they don't sit at home going, I think I'm crazy. Or Mindy, why have my dreams been horrible? It's someone, tag at least someone who you think could benefit from this video, okay? And we'll talk more. I'm so grateful for you guys. I hope you have an amazing next couple of weeks of the new year. We're getting ready for another supermoon, January 31st. Your lives are going to change even more dramatically and even more quickly. For now, I've got no readings for 5 days. It was my personal commitment to myself to take a little more time off over the holiday. And then I've got a birthday celebration coming up on January 11th that I'm super excited about. So I am booking readings. I think I'm booked out through the middle to end of January at this point. With tour, that's going to quickly shift to more like 4 to 6 weeks out. So shamanic healings are available online. I do those distance or in person, and I also do private readings, group readings, large group readings, etc. So if you guys need anything, mindyadamos.com. Thank you guys for watching. I'll say hi really quick to Kristen. Thank you for joining. And Alice, thank you for joining. I'm just wrapping up. I hope you guys have a beautiful, amazing weekend. And I will be back on here very soon. That's my personal commitment to myself and to all of you. So please jump online, mindyadamos.com. And remember, you're not alone. You're not crazy. And 2018 is about living in joy and harmony. I love you guys all for watching. Okay, bye.